I think we're joined by some fair weather friends tonight. Introduce yourselves, friends of the fair weather.
Sup, boners? Oh.
That's Boner over there.
Hi.
Who are you?
Sylvie.
Sylvie and Tim joining us as we venture into the great unknown.
Yes, good friends for many years.
Nick's here too. Thanks for joining us, Nick.
Don't try buffering fair weather bullshit.
Sylvie thinks, Nick, that when last episode in the lightning round I mentioned fair weather friends, I was talking of her.
The only person you have started hanging out with more is me.
Mm-hmm.
It was sort of...
Yes. The timing was a little obvious.
But you were always my friend, fair weather or not.
I didn't really understand what you meant by the fair.
It didn't really mean anything. I just...
Now he's just trying to backtrack. He's been backpedaling all day though.
To be fair, I have also been spending more time with Mike.
I also said you were the friend in the video.
Yes. You were kind of being a passive-aggressive friend with that topic.
Maybe he's just referring to all of his friends.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
That's a Mike thing to do.
Ooh. Oh.
What are we doing right
These
now?
guys are tougher. I'm just going forward. You know the guy that's throwing boulders at me? I'm going to kill him,
You should.
among other things.
So have you guys watched all of our previous videos?
Yes.
Tim has not, has he?
I'm a fair weather friend.
Yeah. I think we've discovered the true identity now.
Sylvie's been a stalwart fan. You listen to us at work, right?
I do.
Do you watch it or do you just listen to it?
I didn't watch it hardly ever except the last episode. I watched the whole thing.
Mm. And you've actually given us feedback on other people. You requested the lightning round, we did.
Yes, sir.
You
Cyberbullied.
request-
very...
I'd like to
heavily-
request more nudity.
I can take my clothes off.
We have had
I
new
get
things.
burned by that boulder.
I would be
You mean
See,
nudity
there's-
of the,
this is
of
the guy that's
host or
throwing.
nudity of the character?
like.
So you know the boulders are going in the...
Oh, that's the guy.
yeah, he's throwing them down there.
Cool.
Oh, I see.
I think this may actually be
And
working
then-
because I didn't like the URL before. And I just listened to you guys talking. I'm like, what are you doing?
Getting hit by a boulder. I need to run away.
But now I have to do what I did watch this one.
Okay, just...
And yesterday as well.
Huh.
So,
What's changed?
I don't know.
She's
I think
grown
it
as
was...
a person.
No, I think the last... The setting was better than before. Okay,
Hmm.
so they found really boring. But the last one I really liked the second one.
Sen's Fortress is a very interesting place.
Yeah.
I think it only gets more interesting as we go on.
Yeah, I think we've done the easy, well, easy in quotes stuff, and the more boring. We did do a lot of side stuff, and also the forest is boring, but we had to do all that stuff to get prepared for this.
Mm-hmm.
To get your giant twig.
Yeah,
Mhm.
there's you can't rush in this game. That's really
Didn't see that
or
coming.
else that would happen. But I think we're in a good spot to go forward. If Mike can stop getting destroyed by flaming boulders.
Yeah.
In real life, too.
Any weird occurrences, Mike, coming home from work? You seem to have a lot of them.
No. I went I got Filipino food at lunch today with Tim.
Yeah,
That's good stuff.
It was good stuff. I think I got sunburned though. It was really hot today. Very bright sun.
and it's the first hot day of the
So it
year.
was a scorcher.
Mm.
Another scorcher.
Where's that from?
From
Yeah.
that Sears commercial where they don't have, this couple doesn't have air conditioning, and they're sweating and really hot, and then the husband is like, "Oh, I'll call Sears tomorrow," and then the wife says, "You'll call now." He says, "I'll call now." Then it switches to them being all nice and air conditioned, and then they look at the paper and he says, "Another scorcher," and she looks at him knowingly. Saw that ad for like the first 20 years of my life.
Whatever happened to Roebuck?
Are you guys allowed to just talk about Sears like
Why not?
People are-
You didn't slander or anything.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know.
We did accuse Rob Ford of doing drugs last episode, so
Yeah, that was racy.
we're in deep.
Well, I'll back you.
Let's say it. Sears trademark of Sears and Roebuck Incorporated.
Yeah, what happened to Roebuck? Is it like Ebert and Roper? Like, oh
I don't know actually. It wasn't as maybe Roebuck is not as catchy as Sears.
yeah, they're like, we need to give it some more pizzazz. Let's just call it Sears.
Here's the nudity you requested, Tim.
Oh, nice. So, are you like?
I'm undead.
That's weird.
It's hollow.
Yeah.
That's us under all the armor.
Were you
Nope.
always a ghoul?
Not enough. Oh, I did get
you
this,
can,
though.
You can turn human. Oh, that's cool. Sniper.
I don't think you've ever had anybody close up.
Yeah.
We have earlier. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
If you'd watched instead of listened, you'd know that.
Do you remember the one where Mike kept failing to jump over this ledge for like 45 minutes?
I think that's the one I didn't watch full through.
Understandably, but we were naked through much of that. Well, quite the speed demon here, Mike.
Lol.
Hello.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like your plaited hair.
Yeah. So do I.
Actually, the hair is quite
I know.
The only part that didn't get all.
So
There must be a
Exactly.
wig though, right?
everybody looks like you, though,
No.
right?
No, no one looks just like me.
Um,
Spent a lot of time on my look.
You're a unique snowflake, but I mean,
Yeah.
everybody's undead.
No.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
everyone's undead, but not everyone is hollow.
Oh.
Right, that's what it is.
And does hollow mean like gross looking?
No, why can't I jump
What?
that?
What was that?
If I can.
Is that jumpable?
I think so.
Even like real life Mike would be able to jump that.
I don't know.
Especially with your.
I don't have much ups. My verticals.
Yeah, we tested Mike's vertical. Wow, that's not great.
We did long jump too. I jumped longer than Sylvie.
Yeah.
But,
Well,
It's
natural.
got the long.
You are
stride.
like 6 inches
alright,
taller.
last try. I know that you can get over
Oh,
that.
yeah.
When were you measuring your long jump?
It was a thing, Nick. You weren't invited, okay?
Yeah.
I see how it is.
Yeah, get a running start.
Maybe you're the Fairweather friends to me. Mike is not even involved. Mike is the Fairweather friend.
Mike doesn't call anybody to do anything, and then he decides to
Well,
follow.
that's not fair.
Amazing.
That's karma for
I was in the
calling
middle of
out,
something.
calling out everyone. It's karma.
Let's
Bastard.
just stop the game right here. We don't need to go on.
We must go on, Tim. That's what we do. Remember the
It's hotter than it looks, you guys.
remember the beginning of Batman Begins when he falls in the well
Yeah.
and his dad's giving him some advice.
What do you?
Why do we fall?
Why do we
Bruce?
fall?
So that we can get back up.
Why do we get hit on the head by a gigantic flaming boulder?
So,
Bruce.
that,
We can do that again.
so we can watch Mike fall down in the gorge a bunch of times again.
Mm.
Maybe I need some.
You are.
He's played this before.
Just don't.
Here we go.
Uh,
You didn't even
well, because I knew I had to time it later, right?
At least there's
Oh
no
man, no,
enemies in there.
I'm gonna have to fight one.
Oh.
So
I'll
down
put
there.
on some armor.
Yeah, and get a weapon. I don't know. I just don't know anymore.
An existential crisis.
I think you're feeling the guilt.
Was it Crest Shield?
Does it
Yeah.
whiten your
Or grass
teeth
crest
while
shields.
you parry?
It's Crush Shield, man.
That does sound like a Tekken 2 based. Your first defense against gingivitis.
Used to.
A lot of good commercial talk this episode.
We didn't spend a lot of time thinking about what we were gonna say.
Clearly. We got 4 people here. We'll
Yeah.
never run out of things to talk
It's
about.
fun. No dead air at all.
Silence.
Sylvie, what are you doing over there?
Studying.
What are you studying? Sweet.
Mike, you'd be such a fucking fantastic interviewer.
Yeah, it's like he's trying
Hey,
to,
I was battling a
he's like
evil
trying
knight.
to-
So Michael, let me take over this interview because do you like Arabic? Is
Yes. Cool.
it difficult?
Yes.
Is it the most difficult language you've learned,
Um.
or tried to learn?
It
Canton.
is as difficult as Chinese in different ways.
Mm.
What's different about it?
Arabic is intensely grammatical, whereas Chinese is.
It's just hard to write.
But yeah, the characters themselves are extremely difficult.
Oh.
Go on.
Fuck! I rolled. I didn't jump.
Is it hard
It's
to?
gonna be one of these, isn't it?
Is it hard to differentiate between the characters when they're all together, like cursive?
Cursive is like impossible. I don't know if I'll ever be able to.
Right, there's actually Arabic cursive.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Chinese because Arabic uses letters. No, Arabic is perfectly fine to read. It's easy.
Just because it all the words are all connected.
Yeah. But you start to learn, just like cursive, what letters connect to.
Yeah, I know.
They're pretty though. It's very pretty.
It is a good-looking language.
It's like Elvish.
Lots of Arabic-speaking people near where I work.
Okay, I get that can't be made.
There must be another way, Mike.
I thought it could.
Tim has another pressing call.
Yeah, Tim's got other friends.
Can you believe he has better things to do than watch us play Dark Souls?
Speaking of fair weather friends, yeah.
So he's actually talking to his other friend Mike right now.
Really?
Oh man, you've been replaced.
I'm actually annoyed because I could have sworn you can jump over there. I've done it before, but I couldn't be any lighter than I am now, and I don't think I could have timed it any better.
Yeah.
So
First, just kill that guy who's throwing the rock.
yeah, that'll help the whole situation. You're right. Oh, maybe you can. Is there a higher? No, there isn't. What the hell?
You'll figure it out.
Well, it's hard to think with that going on.
Sylvie, what's your favorite language you've learned? Yeah? Have you been able to meet any native speakers?
Oh yeah. Lots of Egyptians, lots of Copts. A few Gulf Arabs, like Walid.
Oh yeah. I've heard that the different dialects are very different from each other. Is that like how different are the dialects? Like is it like English, Australian English versus British English versus American English, or more extreme?
I think so. The general idea is Moroccan is like unintelligible. Moroccan Arabic is like its own language completely, but everything else is fine. I mean, Arabic has modern standard, which is like BBC Arabic, and that doesn't differ at all because it is the standard.
Who sets the standard?
I don't know the history of it.
Because it's a multi-country
Yeah,
language.
It's the Arab world, the language used in the Arab world, but it's a more classical, traditional type of Arabic. So it evolves way less frequently than the spoken dialect.
Yeah, this is like I know French has in France they have some sort of language council.
Yeah,
The Untouchables or the Invincibles or something.
But that like it would make sense that because other countries speak French obviously, but there's France is the place it comes from, but there's no real there's no Arabia that is the main source of Arabic.
What happened was Egypt was a huge source of film. The Arab film industry was completely dominated by Egypt for a long time, and now I think it's moving towards Lebanon or Libya. I can't remember.
Probably Lebanon.
Yeah, probably Lebanon. So that changes both the spoken and a little bit. This is probably so boring for everyone.
No, this is good.
I actually find it interesting. I'm interested in languages.
Yeah, that's true. You're learning Korean.
Oh, not anymore, but I was.
How was it to learn?
Rightfully so. It's a dying language.
I liked it. The writing system is really great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was designed
On
to
tablets.
no. It was
Samsung tablets.
Yeah.
It was designed in the 14th century so they didn't have to use Chinese anymore.
I
And
wonder
it's
how many languages came out of not having to use Chinese anymore.
and it's actually the language, the alphabet and writing system is very easy to learn. The language is obviously very different than English,
Yeah.
so that was tough. But also there's lots of words that are just transliterated,
Right.
which was easy to learn those.
I like Chinese, the way that they deal with new things like new words is just by sometimes they'll just create combinations of words to express what they think of, like
Yeah.
jeans, for example, are cowboy pants. I really like.
My favorite
Burgers or cowboy sandwiches.
my favorite transliteration in Korean was sandowichi, which sandwich, but
How many hits of the old twig is this going to take, Mike?
Oh. The trick is to
Die.
not get
To
hit.
die immediately.
get punched through the wall.
Yeah. Well, I have to basically force him to.
Go into a little tantrum mode and then
Oh
Nope.
shit.
All right. He's gonna take a ball. You guys talk. I'm a little bit.
So, Nick,
yeah.
I noticed you were talking about World War One yesterday.
Yeah. Briefly, it was lightning round.
But yeah, it was.
What was I saying? I don't usually listen to myself.
You
Oh,
were
it was-
asking Mike whether he thought World War One or World War Two was the how did you word it?
Coolest war.
Better,
Which one's
coolest.
cool? I don't know.
I think my point was that World War One was the more
Pure war.
Then why are you reiterating something that was clearly explained in a previous episode?
Oh, we're not reiterating. I wanted to talk more.
do you want to go
Yeah.
more in depth?
Yeah. Well,
Let's-
no, I just wanted to talk about it because you said to find something to talk
But
about.
what was your opinion?
Oh, yeah, I agree with that. I think it's a very interesting conflict in that it was kind of like one of the first total wars. Although they always, historians, especially from the U.S., always want to
Shit.
talk about the Civil War. Well, and it's fair. It did have its share first, but they weren't used say the machine gun or whatever, the Gatling gun, which isn't technically a pure machine gun anyway.
Yeah.
It was barely even used in this, it was used in the Civil War. Whereas in World War One, it was a really important part of it. Right? It shaped the whole way it worked.
Well done, Mike. It's more like the Civil War gave a preview of what could happen, but it wasn't
Yeah.
really representative.
And they did have trench systems and stuff.
Yeah.
In the Civil War, and they used trains extensively, and
Well, it was like the Europeans could have learned from
yeah,
the
exactly.
Civil War what would happen in the next war, but they had it was actually really peaceful in Europe for the most part.
Yeah,
In-
decade or century of peace.
Yeah, the biggest war was the Franco-Prussian War, which lasted 6 months.
Yeah.
No, leave the smart food alone.
I'm gonna-
Gonna pass some smart food expertly around Mike's head.
Anyway, yeah. So the Civil War did probably hold a lot of lessons that nobody.
Well, the fact that you shouldn't have cavalry charges or infantry charges across open fields. That
Poland still had a cavalry charge.
In-
One of the last
in World War II.
in World War II.
Well, yeah.
But they were woefully unprepared.
Another thing is that to win the war, you had to attack the economy of the opponents.
Right. Yeah. And that's a lesson from the Carthaginian Wars.
True, but it was
The
often
first
ignored.
Total War.
Huh.
Hey, did you guys hear about the baby that was flushed down the toilet?
Or
No, I thought it was
pulled
in
her
a-
out of the sewers.
She was flushed down the toilet.
She was flushed down the toilet.
Oh.
How
was
did
it the
what?
girl who looked like she liked to party?
Wait, no, it's a...
It's, I have no idea. All I know is that the mother was not charged, I guess.
Yeah, she wasn't.
Why not? How could she not be charged?
Because they ruled it was an accident.
How is
Okay,
that
wait,
possible?
is this the girl in Scarborough?
That's
No,
cool.
it was in China.
Okay, well okay. I didn't know about that. There's a girl in Scarborough who threw her baby into a clothing donation bin, but they don't know where it is because they'd already come probably and taken it as a clothing shipment. I don't know if they found it already, but it means that like somebody who's unbagging clothing probably found like
People are throwing out their babies left, right, and center.
Yeah.
Wow.
So hide your babies. Oh wait, I guess you can't protect them from the mother.
Kill the mother.
This
No,
was-
this one was
Just
in
kill every mother.
Did
It's,
they?
words of wisdom from Mike.
This girl got knocked out. And she had a baby secretly, and it fell into the toilet.
As she was birthing it?
Yeah, right after.
Oh no.
And did not die actually. It got caught in the sewage, like pipes.
Oh.
Yeah, and someone heard the cries, and it was rescued.
How big are these pipes? How-
Well, it's one of those toilets where you don't flush; it's just a hole.
Oh.
you know?
Gross.
Yeah. Poor thing.
Yeah, wow.
Did they return it to her? That's what I want to know.
I'm pretty sure it's something to do with an angle, if I remember correctly.
I mean,
It's angle of attack on that count.
Have you explored any possible other way of getting over there?
I've done this before for one. Like I have played this game before, right? So I have gone there, so I know it's in my memory how to get there. I'm pretty sure it's jumping. Like how else would I get there? There's no other way
I
out.
feel like we should have that Van Halen song just playing on loop. Because it seems like Mike might as well jump.
Ugh, I hate that song.
Just down
Well,
there.
Van Halen hates you.
are Van Halen still around?
Yeah, they were still like, Martin J. Cuddy went to see them actually.
Oh
like
yeah.
last year.
He's seen a lot of people. He's
Yeah, he
going to all
goes
these
to-
sports games. He went to see Kesha.
It's a man about town.
A friend of ours, Martin,
But here, anything.
Friend of the show.
friend of the show. Yeah, we finally got some friends of the show on. It's been just us for a while, Mike. We used to have more people on. Maybe we're the fair weather friends.
It's come full circle.
Pretty sure it's like. I'm gonna.
That looks too far.
Yeah.
Oh,
You guys keep talking.
Mike's got to pull up the walkthrough.
some good video watching here.
You guys are going to France in the fall.
Yeah.
Quite a rigmarole, as they say.
Yeah.
To
How's
get
the
that done.
visa process going?
We have our appointment on June 12th,
Okay.
and then we'll have some idea of whether we're gonna get a visa. I guess. And then we have to wait 3 months probably
Hmm.
till we get it.
one thing with podcasts, almost a cardinal rule, is eating while doing it, like the sound of the crunching of the bag, and crunching of the smart food.
Where's our Mountain Dew?
Oh yeah, my Mountain Dew. Alright.
Yeah, go get your Mountain Dew.
Gamers love Mountain Dew. So where in France are you going?
Where we
Well, I
feel
don't
like
want to say
it.
because if we jinx it, we're gonna see
Okay.
the big giant.
I won't.
posters.
Yeah.
I understand the hassles of getting
You
visas.
guys are going to PEI, right?
Yeah.
We're planning it, yeah.
Maybe.
In the
same
planning
the
process.
same kind of might happen stages.
Should have a on vacation podcast.
Mhm.
Yeah. Take the rig with you.
Yeah. Get some Wi-Fi in the wilderness of PEI.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do camping and stuff?
I think we were planning on one night of camping.
Is there a national park or a provincial park that you guys have your eyes on?
Yeah, I think we found one. Mike had it all on his tablet. But it's harder to get to PEI than you'd think.
Are you gonna explain for your foreign viewers what PEI is?
Prince Edward Island. We don't have any foreign viewers. It's just we get like 3 views of
Be
it.
prepared for your future, you know? People might go back and watch old things.
That's true. Well, now that Mike's Sugarman Rodriguez video got taken down by
Yeah.
YouTube.
Oh, are you serious?
We
On Oscar night,
Oh, that's
when it won the
amazing.
Oscar.
Oh,
Think of how many
so-
views I would have gotten.
So then they searched for all the.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you were the top hit of Rodriguez.
Wow.
If you typed in Rodriguez into Google, my video would be the sometimes it shows a YouTube video in the as part of the
Yeah.
results. That would be.
Did you get any money from ads?
I didn't monetize.
Oh right, you can't do that until. How many hits? Or you have to have like a bunch of videos getting over someone now.
Do you want me to jump it for you, Mike?
No, I got it.
Maybe
I'm
you
just
need-
reading.
Maybe you need like a motorcycle or something.
Evil Knievel style.
Yeah. And jump the gorge.
You can jump the gap in the bridge fairly easily, but make sure you time it right, and it might be good to use the bonfire you just found just in case. Fairly easily.
Yeah, it looks like you're just bad at this game. Right?
That's the instructions.
So you need to
Yeah,
get to here.
That part, yeah, it's longer over there, right? Or you can get more. Yeah.
You can do it, Mike.
Let me just do a test run
I
here.
believe in you.
It's too bad you can't quick save in this
No,
game.
that's
Like,
not low enough.
Maybe I guess I'm bad at jumping.
must be.
Well, like, a lot of times you don't even jump.
Because I'm trying to save it to the last second, right?
Come on, Mike.
See, that seems like that should have worked, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kinda slid around
that
it.
looked good. That looked good.
Yeah. What the
I know how I could have done any better than that.
Is that where you have to go, or is it just like an item over there?
There's a merchant. And the key to the cage.
Oh, yeah. We need that.
Like a lot of stuff.
This has been a really boring section.
Yeah. Hey, I killed that boulder guy.
Hey, we made a commitment to show everything we do. So, even when it's...
This is what it's like to play Dark Souls.
Yeah, even when we're failing. That's why we got you guys here, so we'd have something interesting to talk about.
This is no Uncharted. We got action in a mile a minute.
Well, what are we gonna talk about then?
Rob Ford smokes crack.
No, we did that.
Or allegedly smokes crack.
Yeah, well, today they found out that all the staff is leaving. And
Allegedly, the staff is leaving.
No,
no. They left.
I was watching CP24 today, the news channel, and yeah, 2 people were leaving around lunchtime.
Yeah, it was the policy advisor
Yeah.
and
That could be you.
yeah, and the gravy train engineer. I think. Well, he derailed
Is
that
his
train.
title?
Good one, Tim.
Uh,
That could be
Every
you,
day
too.
it's some
he fired
new
that guy.
development.
He fired that guy on the first day. He
Can
took
you believe
office.
they even employed a gravy train engineer?
No, that.
What a
that-
gravy train.
Well, like no, David Miller employed the gravy train engineer, and Rob Ford said, "You get out. You get out of this town." And so
It was like Rob Ford walked into the Western Saloon of
Exactly.
City Hall. And
he would get stuck in between those like doors.
That's
And then he'd be like, "Oh man," and then he'd light up a crack pipe or something, allegedly.
You guys, I don't want to be part of the video that's gonna have the least views.
You know what?
This has to be done.
It doesn't matter. Here we go.
I pressed the jump button.
But it didn't respond.
Well, because I guess I timed.
Can't
I
jump
pressed it. I
anymore.
pressed it before I got to the edge. I can say for
It's
certain.
too bad you can't double.
was
jump
there
in
just a
this
guy
game.
down there?
Yeah, his body. I think it was maybe
Oh.
loaded into it.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Just-
hanging out.
No.
Twitching corpse.
So we'll all be after.
How long have we been going, Nick?
Oh, jeez, I haven't even been paying attention.
It's probably-
Are you hating
Feels
it
like
right,
hours.
Mike?
I think about half an
It's
hour.
a Sisyphean struggle.
This would actually be more fun if you were pushing a boulder up a cliff. Look at all those boulders you could push up a cliff.
Yeah, why don't we push some boulders?
Yeah,
They kind of look like Cocoa Puffs.
Guys, I need your support.
giant.
Come on, Mike.
Like,
Yeah, like yeah.
Like
you
what?
jumped it. I don't know. Maybe you just or your character
Yeah,
can't
maybe
jump.
you can't jump.
I'm
Like,
out
you
of
have to have
S's.
a character that's good at jumping.
Are you out of S's and heal?
Yeah.
Girls can't
I don't understand how I didn't make that jump.
jump. No,
This reminds me like we watched the movie White Men Can't Jump
Mhm.
Yeah.
last weekend. It's pretty good.
It was pretty good.
Woody Harrelson,
Woody Harrelson,
Who else?
Wesley Snipes.
Wesley Snipes.
Rosie Perez.
Yeah.
I need just the rest. I just don't know. I feel
You're inadequate, Mike.
like I don't know what else I could have done there.
Feelings of inadequacy.
Yeah.
That's what Dark Souls does to you.
How mad would you be if you removed someone else and they did it?
You can just call it a remote.
Well, I don't know.
At this point, I wouldn't care. But like, oh, good for you. Because I've done it.
Should
I
we
know I've
all
done it
should
before.
we all give it a try?
Mike would.
That's
know
like
the-
another hour past there. Maybe you have to have the armor on.
Maybe.
Maybe it strengthens me.
Maybe it allows you to jump higher. Yeah.
Maybe.
We might be onto something here. Wouldn't make sense in reality, but
Well, it's like how you can't throw ping pong.
I'm also wearing the ring to make me have a bit more equipment load.
okay.
I've always disliked jumping puzzles in games.
Oh yeah.
It's so pointless. Like, oh, so you can press the button
Yeah,
like
because
a
I was
fraction of
holding
a second sooner.
This.
You weren't.
No, I was.
Not before. No.
Oh.
Oh, that looks like a better jump.
I don't know.
It does look a little better, doesn't it?
I think it looks better. Come on, Mike. This is
Yeah.
like so slow.
Oh,
my
that was
God.
a-
I touched it.
You were
What
you were
else do you
closer
have
that
to do?
time. You were closer.
Does anything else help you jump better?
I don't know.
Get your Air Jordans on.
Yeah.
Air Force Ones. Remember in the movie Flubber when he put the flubber on his shoes and he could jump really high?
No, it's not. Was it Flubber? Oh
What else would it be?
yeah.
She watched like the Chinese knockoff as a child.
What would they call that?
Buffler or something.
No, it would be like
I'd watch Buffler.
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
gonna try it with the tree trunk?
No,
Splendid
it
Jumping Man. Or
makes
something
me feel like a
that.
man.
Yeah. Robin Williams.
Why is everything
Wait, no.
splendid or a treasure in Chinese?
I'm definitely jumping farther with this.
No.
Or maybe I just feel like I am. So it's, all it says is like, stick to the left, because it's longer, and then, like, you guys see me when I do it, like, could I wait any longer? Maybe I have to angle it? I think angling it might have something to do with it. Like, there was a time when I used to, I had it, like, down pat. Like, once you get it, you get it.
It's like riding a bike.
Wait,
Except Mike
start to the
doesn't
left
know
and
how
jump to the right?
I thought Mike doesn't know how to ride a bike.
I know how to ride a bike.
Oh, but I think maybe that's what you're supposed to do.
At least you didn't fall all the way down.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, how many more tries until we kill ourselves?
So you give up?
I will not give up.
go until-
I'll find a video on YouTube that will.
Just go until we can do it, and we'll cut the video if it's too long.
Maybe this is a bug.
This is testing our fans' patience. They actually sit through this.
Stay-ho is probably not. Whoa.
Like
You
the-
gotta go to the right, I think.
Well, it says stick to the left, but then jump to the right.
Yeah.
Stay-ho's probably eaten like 4 bowls of cereal in frustration by this point.
Yeah. Well, we need to get Steho back here because last time we were stuck on the Hydra,
You could probably
he came
do it.
here and Mike beat it, no sweat. I think he's our good luck charm.
Just his presence?
Yeah.
It's enough his aura.
Man, fuck Stay-Ho.
It's
I
timber.
hear your good luck charm. Just fucking do it already, Mike.
Just the timbre of his voice,
Mm.
soothing.
The different coaching strategy from Sylvie, but we'll see if it works. Stefan's more of a player's manager. Sylvie's more of the tough love.
Look how nice it is in this world. Does it?
Stop digging it out. Jump on that goddamn bridge.
Oh, cool.
I like your pointy helmet.
We're going up there eventually. All the way up there.
Nice chin.
Yeah, pointy chin.
Okay.
Honestly.
So is it
Those are fighting words with Steho, Sylvie.
so to the left and then jump to the right? That makes sense. You guys think I'm gonna make it this time?
No, you probably won't.
Yeah, you're
Wanna put money down on it?
I'm not-
Yes.
I don't know.
$5.
On that you're gonna what? Like what?
Yeah,
What's
then
the
you
bet?
can do it. Because I'm
That didn't count, so I didn't actually jump. Next time I complete a jump. Okay, we're gonna go into the next completed jump. And then
Then quit.
quit. Forever. And never play this game ever again.
You know what? That might be the best course of action.
So all I'm gonna get to see you do today is jump. Over.
Yeah.
Hey, you
Are you
saw
going
it.
to watch this after you saw it the first time?
No, I mean right now. I mean this whole session.
Isn't it much better in person, Sylvie?
The highlight of. You gotta at least beat up the guys throwing rocks.
We did.
I could shoot arrows at the other guy and
He's
kill him.
down there still.
Oh well, we killed the other guy.
That's his brother.
Why want you to kill him? We're not turning it off until we get back on.
Jump.
I just don't kill
Stop
it.
You're so annoying.
Not a real jump.
I hate that song so much.
I should edit it into the video.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh, so I
How
guess
could I
that's a
have?
roll.
Well, I did roll and did nothing. Didn't. It was slightly better. Okay, I gotta try one more time because that was too close.
That was impressive.
You're torturing us, Mike. You're getting so close.
Imagine how good we're gonna feel when I get this.
I don't know about that.
What
I feel like you're gonna kiss Tim like the VE Day
VE.
picture.
Did they just buy that for some ad?
What?
You know, like the sailor kissing
Yeah, no,
the nurse.
it's used
Oh,
in
that,
some
yeah.
ad campaign now. It's
Well, there was that revelation that the lady didn't want to be kissed, and there was like, well, was she technically sexually assaulted by definition?
That's when men were men.
Sexually assault people at will.
hey man, he was overcome with emotion. We won the war, man. Oh, I don't think you should jump to the right. Like it seems like it's closer on the left.
Yeah, the rolling seems good. I guess you need to.
Do a straight
What was that?
jump.
Oh,
I'm
you're
out of
field.
the heel.
Do a straight jump.
Yeah. So, just imagine how good it's gonna be after. What an amazing end to this video. Like you wait through all this and then
Now, if you say that and then don't get it,
I know.
it's gonna be the worst ending to the video.
What else is new? We're watching the Jays game. The Jays were
We're losing.
well, they were losing when we started watching, and then they had a great inning, and
They
then
immediately blew it.
yeah, but maybe they had another great inning. Dickey
Dude,
seems to be
He's off his game.
Have you guys
Not too
explored
good.
what your demographic is?
Stayho, Ali.
It's very Canadian, as you'd
Yeah.
expect. For a while, it was weirdly like it was like 60% middle-aged women.
Nice.
Ah,
He
they're
just
good.
rolled instead of
Yeah.
That's a good demographic to capture.
Mm.
Just look at 50 Shades.
That's true. We should start putting some erotic
Yeah.
stories into this, Mike.
Yeah. Red
What do you mean
shoe-
start?
Red shoe guy.
This whole thing has been an erotic story, start to finish.
Of your love with Meg. Your gradual touching.
Mm. We'll get there. Keep watching.
Today I touched Mike's arm and he didn't like it.
I did.
I
So
shrunk
speaking
from
of
this
50
touch.
Shades, I saw an ad that it was a picture of
Oh,
just
that-
a woman's legs, and it said "No awkward morning after,"
Yes.
and then it was a bunch of
Yeah.
clearly like erotic novels.
Yes.
Way too short
I'll
that time.
go with that.
Yeah, I was talking no, yeah, and then none of them was like, get the climax every time or something.
Oh no.
Go on.
Because it's in a novel.
There are ads for
Erotic
Like
novels.
erotic
Yeah.
fiction.
Is it the sexy
For women.
Canadian?
women.
Because there's a Canadian Shades of 50 Shades. It's an article in Globe Mail.
Is
Like
it 50 Shades of A?
Well, now there's like everything coming out. There's Secret.
Mm, yeah.
You guys have seen the ads for Secret?
Clearly, there was an untapped desire, so to speak, for this.
It's so sad though. I find it really sad. It seems like a lot of unfulfilled women who don't like reading.
well, to the left didn't work. So I landed those spikes, but they didn't kill me.
I guess they can't.
Maybe I should try derobing again and do that.
It's getting erotic again.
You're not gonna do better.
You need that arm.
Yeah, I thought you. Well,
I'm totally faster.
so then why is your jumping so bad?
I don't know. Is it? Maybe.
Oh,
So that was for a while, and then did the demographic change?
I think it's sort of evened out.
Was it just
50-50.
people randomly coming from the Sugar Man video?
Yeah, that
I
was a
think
lot
that
of it.
was that was a lot of it.
Yeah.
We had a
And
weird.
they're like, I don't like this at all. What is this?
Well, you see, the average time watched is like a minute. So
Yeah.
if someone watches the entire thing,
yeah.
that means that a lot of people are watching for 0 or 1 second
Yeah.
and immediately turning it off.
Holy
Ah!
crap!
Ah!
What were you saying?
What?
No. Someone hit me. Someone hit me.
You just
It would
die.
be hilarious if you die.
Yeah, you have an arrow sticking
Yeah.
out of you.
What happened? What was different?
I found. I don't know. Don't question
Just,
it.
I bet it's something really
I'm sure
embarrassing he
people
doesn't want
wanna
to tell
know.
us.
No. Okay. So I had to stay to the left. I just had to figure out like every up. So I tried to the left, going to the right. I tried waiting to the end. I think you have to wait before then. I think I was going too late in the jump, and then or I was going too early. And
One of
then, and then I think you have to have no armor.
There you
And
have
then
it
you're
from the man
good.
himself.
Just listen to this guy.
Ah, what? What? Who are you? Ah, another undead, eh? I took my sense fortress alone. But I'm no different from those vile creatures. I was driven by conceit. Ah, you think you're different? That you can handle it? Yes, I remember that feeling. For I was the same. So, let me help you out. With your soul searching. There's nothing more to say. I'm finished. We're both on the brink, you see. End of story. You bloody fool.
How rude.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
All that for that, eh?
Oh, there's more.
There's a key, right?
So much.
So
more.
this guy's really so you can get green titanite shards.
Ooh.
Yeah, this guy's which we need, right?
Well, if we're gonna go divine, yes.
We will with the something
The next weapon.
we talked about. Didn't we?
We'll figure it out.
What's he got? Some
Decent stuff.
yeah.
Do we need arrows or sniper bolts?
No, we don't do that.
Oh, the onion armor.
Yeah.
The
Kinda
onion
fun.
knight.
Not gonna do that though.
No, it's pretty ugly.
Expensive.
Boost
Boost
magic.
lightning or magic defense.
Those
Which
are
could come in
good.
handy in specific situations.
Nothing at all. Fine then. Rush in like a naked babe and be skinned alive.
All right, now
Yeah.
you guys are like stunned in silence.
Oh, things have changed.
There's something down here.
I was worried you wouldn't make it, but you proved everyone wrong. All
Yeah,
the haters.
All the haters.
You guys might have fans yet. I don't know if you ever.
I don't know.
I'm sure-
I was hating it, so I can be a hater.
Tim is a hater.
I bet-
Haters gonna hate. Ooh, nice.
Hater complimented us.
Oh man, you totally killed that serpent. Nice.
Cage
Are those the ones
key.
that throw lightning?
Yeah.
Or fire.
No, just lightning.
Lightning.
I'm gonna let
So we
Big.
watched the last.
I'm just gonna stop now. I can let Big Cat Logan out of this cage though,
Yes, we met him. What? One episode ago.
or 2 episodes ago.
Oh,
You can't even climb stairs.
why do we fall, Mike?
I'm giddy with the pleasure of jumping.
We fall because we don't pay attention to where we're pointing our character.
Well, this video was a rousing success, I think.
I think so.
I accomplished everything I want to do. I killed that guy with the boulder. I jumped across. Got that key. You guys see that giant guy across the way?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to fight him at some point.
I thought you were gonna fight him today.
Nah.
Hey,
Well, okay, I can do 1 round against him. I think I'm just gonna have to.
oh. That was not bad.
You can just keep going until you want to stop. I can cut it if it's gonna be like over an hour.
Maybe you could just
Just
go
what, Sylvie?
against your rule and edit a couple of the not making the jump.
No, we should not do that. Because think about the conversation that we've been missing. All the great.
I think a lot of that was word speaking.
Well, we were just complaining about it.
Yeah.
I only edit the beginning and the end, so I don't have to actually watch it. The videos.
You shouldn't have meant that.
That will give fuel to the haters.
Man, you guys are starting to sound like those Amy's Baking Company.
Who's
What's that?
Oh man, you guys are missing.
I've heard of that. I just didn't watch it.
It's like the best thing on the internet.
Reality shows.
Hmm.
Kitchen Nightmares.
What's crazy about them?
Well, the woman is like certifiably nuts. Like she just won't accept any criticism and like yells at her employees and like makes terrible food, but like her husband just like enables her like terrible food and craziness.
he actually yells and swears at the customers who like send food.
Have you ever sent food back?
No.
No, I never.
Yeah, me neither. I don't think I could do it.
But I never had like.
Yeah.
There's not much I can.
No, there was one time I should have sent food back.
Salty.
Was the salty California sandwich.
Oh.
Really should have.
What was wrong with it? It was super salty?
It was incredibly, like, inedibly salty.
Because you have to salt. It was a
Yeah.
eggplant sandwich, and you have to salt it to get the moisture out first, but then you like.
They didn't wash it off, maybe, or
Mm.
something. Yeah.
Hmm.
So it was very, very, like, incredibly salty. It was probably.
Didn't you guys fall into like a coma?
I went, like, I was, like, probably pretty sick.
You didn't have to finish it, you know.
Yeah, it's funny that you ate it all.
Because I'm an idiot. Like, Steve did too.
Steve's was the same?
And we felt really weird after. Like,
Do you see like visions?
I
and-
drank, yeah, pretty much. And then we saw, like, we went to, like,
Here you go. son.
Chinatown. And then we went on some, like, you know those, like, kind of ponies on, like, springs that, like, in playgrounds you go
Oh,
back
yeah.
and forth on.
Oh no, I got.
And we saw,
Oh no.
You guys remember when I jumped over that chasm?
Yeah.
Yeah. You still okay for that, right? You don't have to redo that, do
No. I'm just
Thank
trying to
God.
remember the good times. One more time, and then I'll call it a quiz.
One
That guy's pretty
more
tough.
time.
You just knocked me right off there.
I know you can summon someone to help you for that boss.
There's another trick to him. You can knock him off the edge.
I don't think you have what it takes, Mike.
I think a lot of people who send food back are like the people who get off on being more powerful than the waiter.
Yeah.
Well, so, yeah.
There was a lady in the store today who came in. Derek said she was from a culture of like servitude.
What?
Like from,
What does that mean?
I don't think he used that word, but you know, one of those countries where they're used to being weighed on hand and foot, so they're not used to the idea of like doing things yourself here. So she came and she wanted like a bottle of water from like the Pepsi cooler. There's like a sliding door, and she's like pointed at it and said, "I want this water."
Yeah.
And then Dave like opened the door for her, and then like she looked at him like, and she had to actually get the water herself. And
That's so weird.
yeah, like I'd never seen anyone.
Was she like Marie Antoinette or something? Like that's what I'm imagining, like a imperial French.
No, it's just an old black lady, or a middle-aged black lady.
Huh.
I'd be embarrassed to have to do
You
something.
wait till he gets in the center.
Make someone else do something I could so easily do myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't think I'd ever hire a maid even.
It's like a
Like printing their files and going and doing the files and stuff.
They,
they only do it because they know. Stop.
Jack of all trades. Oh
Doing
shit!
well so far.
I missed him. Right in the undercarriage.
Don't get caught.
Oh, she's gonna jump to the back.
can he jump off? Oh my god.
Fuck. Here comes the second one. You blocked it.
Knocks me back though.
As long as you're standing with the.
Nope. Just give me a second.
You do quite a bit of damage to him.
Yeah.
Oh.
After all that's over.
Ah shit! Thought I had him. You can knock him if you get his feet. You can get him off the edge.
Will he kill himself then?
You just knock him off. He'll just die.
Here we go.
It's quicker, but I can probably just kill him.
Yeah.
There we go.
See, I think I keep thinking he's staggered when he does that.
Yeah. No,
He's actually just rearing up for.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, that really. You really got pushed back that time.
One more time, or one more time. Third time's a charm.
Gonna celebrate.
Feel good about this next one.
You had him there.
I got him like what, third of the way down?
Yeah, but I think now that you know he's not staggered that time.
Yeah.
So the guy you're fighting is not the guy putting the rocks in the hole,
No,
right?
no. That's just,
Okay.
no. There's many giant beasts in this area.
Hmm.
Beastmen.
What is this area called? Is this just the top of Sense Fortress?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're still in Sense Fortress.
So we all went to get some Korean.
We all did?
Yeah.
Everyone who matters.
And I had pork bone stew for the first time.
No!
Yeah.
Fucker.
It was a favorite of. It is a favorite of Mike's.
I love stuff. They get stew buzz after.
Stew buzz.
Hmm.
And yeah, it was good. Very tender pork falling off the bone.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta work for it though.
So it's like a sheep cut of meat, but it's just because it's got that bone.
Yeah. But it's very tender because they eat. You see
the
them
neck
in their
bone.
giant pots doing it,
Yeah.
you know, for hours.
Yep, and the broth is good.
Yeah, broth tasty. Got that red paste with everything. Chili paste.
What did you get, Mike? What, you got the military stew?
Yeah, I got the military stew. Yeah.
How was it?
It's good. It's always pretty good.
It's one
It's
of my
not as good as the
favorites.
pork bone stew, but I guess sometimes I just want to change.
Yeah.
It's
But
easier.
It has ramen though, right?
I think so.
Does it have? It has ramen.
It can definitely be made.
Oh, this is bad.
No, my no.
That was bad.
It can be made with ramen.
I think they.
I need to heal. Because he knocks me back when he does that, so he could knock me off the edge very easily. No, I wasn't right.
Yeah.
The camera angle's difficult.
Oh my god.
What? These are bad. No, it's so bad.
Oh shit.
Oh. You should try my strategy of not locking on. For noobs.
This is Mike's Waterloo. Maybe that cliff jump was.
How you feeling about this, huh?
I didn't realize my health was so low.
And he had like all his health left.
Yeah.
Weak, bro.
I don't know. I'll have it in me tonight.
I think you might have exhausted your mental
Yeah,
energies.
stamina.
I bet I could if I just kept at it, but I don't know if that would be good
Good viewing.
viewing. What do you think?
Well, we've already
Fourth time's a charm?
lost everyone by this point, so
Yeah, there's.
might as well for our sake. If someone skips ahead to this point and you win, that would be good.
So, I need to get in close for when he does that big wind-up backswing, because if he hits me with that, it doesn't hurt me, but it knocks me back, and it's very easy to get thrown off the edge. And then, but then when he does do, I do get in close and he misses me, he can do that like grab or stomp, or
Mm.
it's hard to tell like how many attacks he's gonna do.
I find it strange there's no like glowing part of his body that you have to hit that is vulnerable.
Yeah, well that's kind of part of Dark Souls, like
Yeah,
They don't help you.
yeah.
it's like it's not like there's no contrivance about it. It's just a guy
Yeah.
who's tough
Do you
and
see
much larger than you.
You see those glowing sacs on his chest?
Yeah,
I think you have to shoot those or something.
there's no Miyamoto rule of three.
Do you see those brightly colored barrels near him? Shoot those.
Yeah,
They'll blow up.
that'll help. Go on about this rule of three, Mike.
That's what
For
like,
Link?
for Zelda games, yeah. It's always like hit the enemy 3 times,
Yeah.
3 keys to a dungeon. Iron Golem. So it's not actually a man, it's just a golem.
Thought golems by nature have to be made of clay.
Well, this one's, yeah, by nature that's
Oh,
why
yeah,
Iron
yeah,
Golem.
that's why they call it iron.
You ever see the movie The Iron Giant?
No, but I heard it was really good.
Yeah, I remember it being good.
Oh, it
I
was
just don't
good.
remember the movie.
Vin
at all.
Diesel was the voice of the
Giant.
Shining. Jeff Goldblum was.
He's having quite the renaissance. Vin Diesel is. Well, actually, this is Fast and Furious.
Oh.
Shit.
Well, I-
I just remember some of Vin Diesel's lesser known movies.
Triple X.
Well, that's one of his more known movies. But do you remember A Man Apart?
Yeah.
the name sounds familiar.
Yeah, that's a Vin Diesel movie.
What about the one where he's a juror?
Oh no.
Same to
Juror?
you, pal.
I don't.
It was a Sidney Lumet movie.
What was
Good.
he during or?
Or maybe he was a lawyer. I think he was a lawyer.
Oh,
So he was-
oh
Oh.
All right.
I think that's
no!
a
You
sign.
gotta stop there.
Let's talk about Vin Diesel next time.
Yeah, remember the Vin Diesel. We'll pick up there.
I thought I thought I had that guy figured out, and then you just have to be aware of your surroundings because you're gonna fall off. Fucking.
Mm.
All right. Thanks for joining us, Tim and Sylvie.
Yeah. This was a great
Come back
fun
some other
episode
time.
with no boring or horrible parts. But we'll have to have you again.
Say goodbye, Tim.
Bye bye.
Say goodbye, Sylvie. Say goodbye, Nick.
Bye.
Say goodbye, Mike. Bye, Mike.